In some old videos of mine, I spoke about this thing as well, and in my opinion, the clean and jerk is the heaviest exercise for weightlifter. So when we are beginning and when we start, the clean is the easiest, and when you advance in your career and you reach at your peak and you are very strong, the clean is the hardest exercise for all the weightlifters. You can say like that is the nightmare exercise, because in the clean you can easily get injured and you can't fake it. And on the other part, when we are doing snatch, even if the barbell is feeling heavy, you can fake it. You can let the barbell a bit in front, like trying to mimic that you want to snatch it. In the clean you can do that one, and you need to be determined. You need to have a lot of confidence in you, because you have or you do it, or you do a deadlift, or you clark, how I see that is used now in the English. Many probably will not be agree with this one, and it's just fine. But if we look at some old weightlifters that they was doing quite well in the snatch and clean and jerk, when they are reached at the end of their career, they only be able to do snatch and squats. So we don't see too often an old weightlifter performing clean and jerk, because this is the one. Because when you are strong in the clean and jerk, you need everything. You need mobility, you need strength, you need power, you need confidence. So you need to have like everything, and in order to be able to perform highest weights in the clean and jerk. But in the other side, in the snatch, if you have experience, if you have good technique, you don't need necessarily the strength anymore, because in the snatch it's a bit different. And without doing too much training, without having too much confidence, you can snatch pretty good weights. But on the clean and jerk, you need to be strong in order to do it. And that's why it's my favorite exercise, and that's why I'm planning to be able to lift on the clean and jerk as long as possible. So this mind trick is working especially when you are in the strength phase or volume phase in the training. I do not recommend to use it when you are in the maximal strength, right before competition or right before testing. Maximal strength should be around 4-8 weeks, so I don't recommend when you are in this one. But let's assume that you are in the strength phase or volume phase, and you're working on your technique, and you're trying to improve your lifts, and you have a mental block in the clean and jerk. So pretty easy thing that I'm using, and I have a very good example with what was happened in my training last week. So Monday I was feeling very good, and I had some power clean plus jerks. The barbell was flying. I was feeling very good from lighter weights. 120, 140, 150, 160, 170 was a PR power clean, and I did 2 sets with 170 kilos. And on that day, if I supposed to go heavier, I was definitely able to do 180, 190. But I decided to stop at 170 kilos, because in this phase of the training, when I'm in the strength phase, if I have a day when I'm feeling very good at technique exercise, I'm preferring to do volume, like to do more reps, like I did with 160, 3 plus 3, 3 cleans, 3 jerks. In that day I was feeling very good as well, in order to boost heavier, and I prefer to do like that. And when I have a very bad day, when the barbell is very heavy, then I go heavier, because in that way I succeed to trick my mind, and when I will feel good, definitely I will do more. So what was happened last week, Friday, the barbell was feeling like a tombstone. Everything was heavy from 70 kilos. But I knew that if I will succeed to lift 90% of my goal, of my 200 kilos goal, so 180, definitely that in a day when I will feel like Monday, I will be able to do it without any problems. So that's why when I have these bad days, and when I feel that everything is heavy, when my CNS it's not recovered, then I try to push higher. So I put weight on the barbell: 120 heavy, 140 heavy, 160 heavy, 170 heavy, and I prepared for 180 mentally. And I told in my mind, come on, if I succeed to hit these 180 kilos now, definitely in a good day I will be able to do 200 kilos or 200 plus. And I was applied this method from when I was very young, and it helped me to pass all my mental blocks: 190, 200, 210, 220, 230 kilos. And I was able to reach at some incredible weights because of this one. Because what it's happened, if you are managing yourself always and you are going heavier only when you are feeling good, you don't know to lift when the barbell is heavy. And what it's happened most of the time when we choose to go above 90%, 95%, and the technique error will appear, the barbell will be most of the time heavier. And if we are not knowing how to lift when the barbell is heavy, then it's appearing this clarking when the weightlifter are doing only a deadlift because they are afraid to jump under a heavy clean. And if you prepare yourself to know how to lift when barbell is heavier, it will be much more easier for you to pass these mental blocks and to reach at your desired goal. It will be interesting to find out what is your method when you have some mental blocks in the clean and jerk, because here is most important. In the snatch is not too accurate because there, like I said, you can fake it. Here in the clean and jerk you can't because you need determination, you need confidence, you need to be very well trained in order to hit PRs. And yeah, it will be interesting to find out what you choose to pass these mental blocks when you have them. Please put them everything here in the comments. I will gladly read them and respond to all of your comments. This was the video for today. If you like it and if you have some friends that they have some mental blocks, share them these videos, and hopefully they will succeed to do some new personal records. Thank you.